Hello, my name's Mike Salisbury. I'm an angling coach from the UK. I'm lucky enough to be spending a whole week here at the brand new fantastic Pure Fishing Resort du Dare, which is situated in the Champagne region of France. This week I'm going to be welcoming a very special guest to fish with me in a couple of days' time, and more importantly we're going to be showing you everything that this resort has to offer, which of course includes some monster carp. In terms of my first impressions of the place, I have to say I am very impressed, because we turned up here late yesterday afternoon, put out a moderate amount of bait, and we've had 5 fish already. All 5 of those fish have been over 25 pounds, with one over 30 pounds as well. So that's a real result considering the limited time we've been here. Weeds causing us a little bit of a problem because there's a lot of it in front of us, although the wind is pushing it now into this bank which is just next to us, so hopefully that's not going to cause us too many problems for the rest of the session. This brand new resort boasts 3 lakes devoted exclusively to carp fishing. Spacious swims allow anglers to enjoy plenty of freedom, even if the lake's fully booked. The resort also offers luxurious lakeside cabins, which give you the option of the ultimate in comfort angling. As well as the carp lakes, there's also a picturesque section of the Marne River to be explored, which has substantial stocks of barbel and chub in residence.
Hello.
Hello there. How you doing?
Very good, thank you.
Everything fine?
Good, thanks. You?
Hi, Mike.
Right.
How you doing?
Very good, thank you.
Yeah?
Have a seat.
Do you have any?
Oh yeah, we've
Yeah?
got quite a few, yeah.
Yeah? That's
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, doing good. cup of English tea.
Oh, yes, I love that.
Yeah. And one for you.
Yeah, love it.
Okay, I'm here with Hans and Menno, and they're from Carp Connections in Holland. Hans, first of all, thank you very much for inviting me down to fish Berkley Lake this week. Having a fantastic time catching loads of fish, so thank you very much for that.
You're welcome.
No problem. Can you tell me a little bit about your role with this particular resort?
Yes, I can. Actually, I'm in this business now for about 15 years. And I've been interested in every bit and detail of what has something to do with the carp fishing, tourism, the trade in fish, buying property and all. And the experience I gained is a reason for people now to hire me. And I'm working here as a consultant, trying to build these lakes and build the resort, and I'm advising them how to buy the fish, where to find the fish, how to create the lakes, chalets with it, everything that's a demand for in the market. And at the moment we have opened about 1.5 months, and we now almost have 100 participants, because everyone who came here, they all have advice, they all know what they would change, and we get a lot of feedback from people. And most of them already booked for later this season, so not even next year, but later this season. And I didn't expect that, because I thought, well, it's pretty open, it's new, it's created, it should mature a little bit more. But people actually love the fact that they are part of a growing business, and they want to come back to see how it's become. So I'm really happy with that. Really, 2 of the 3 lakes are really created for the carp fishing. So we really took care that there's plateaus and things like that, little islands in there. One of the lakes, which is this one, Berkley Lake, has an island on which can be fished. So if you hire the whole lake with a group, you can entertain yourself at the island barbecuing. Everybody can leave their rods in, so that's a unique thing we created here as well.
Can you also tell us a little bit about the stock levels that you have here at the lakes?
Yeah, each of the lakes, of the 3 lakes, total stocking of 400 carps over there, and it starts at 9 kilo till about 23 kilo fish in the lakes. Really big carps over there, and yeah, lovely mirrors and commons over there. And we also had a couple of sturgeons in the lakes, and tench, some tench over here. So, and it's stunning fish.
So Hans, obviously there are a lot of lakes for people to choose from to come on holiday to, particularly in France. Why should people pick this resort out of all the other ones?
There's about 400 or 500 lakes that don't have shower or toilet facilities, simply because these lakes are they will not get a permit to have water or electricity or building permission. So that leaves, with the lake that has toilet and shower facilities, leaves half of the lake behind you. Then, if you want to get into the top 10 of the 500 lakes that are left, you're going to upgrade the service. One of the things that's really important in the market at the moment is the accommodations that lakes have. So when you start building chalets next to the lake, sometimes with toilet and shower facilities in them, or you have a toilet building, a sanitary building where there's toilet and shower, that leaves again half of these lakes behind you. Then there's the stock level of the lakes, of the fish that you want to catch. If you want to get yourself really top of the bill, you really need to figure out what is the right stock of fish for your lake. The average of the fish that are being caught is very important. And at these lakes now we're at 12.5 kilos average what people catch, and or more actually. There's been sessions where someone had 10 fish or 12 fish out of the lake, of which the smallest fish was 11.5 kilo, and he had 4 fish over 20 kilo. So that builds up the average already. With 9 kilo fish as the lowest stock rate, you leave again a lot of fish behind you. And with fish up to 50 pounds, English pounds, you get for most of the people a personal best fish. But what I have seen here as well with the clients that visited the resort is that there's plenty of them who have quite a big mouth, but their PB is not that big. And I'm really happy if people leave the resort are happy they caught the number of fish, and also they had a personal best. And actually that's the sort of people who want to come back here because it was so easy to catch that one. And then I tell them, if you want to catch the 23 kilo, it's the same easy, because that's not an old fish that knows the tricks. It's all new stock fish that are hardly hooked before. So it's as simple to catch a big one as a small one. And then you see that a lot of people are attracted to these lakes. Swims are big. The average size of each swim, this, for example, here we are at Berkley Lake. That's a 10-hectare lake, so that's 25 acres, I think. And there's 10 swims on the lake. So if you compare that to other lakes, you say, okay, I'd like my privacy, I like to figure out where to fish, and I want to be able to move my swim within my swim. So if I start baiting up there and I'll fish here, then the distance between those two spots is maybe 100 meters. So that attracts people as well. Another thing is that the way we manage our stock of fish is that we feed an awful lot of normal high nutrition carp pellets. We do that in springtime. That's how we keep the fish in good condition. And once the season starts, these fish are full, heavy, healthy, and even when they're being caught, they recover pretty quickly because of all the vitamins which are in these pellets. So we realize very well that if we have such a big stock in our lake, that we need to artificially feed the fish with pellets. And that's another thing what I've seen now, that some people are having trouble making their money, that they cut back on, for example, feeding the fish, which is terrible. If you see the fish, they're skinny, and I don't know how long they will last, but they will never last only on boilies of the clients. And even if the clients also cut back and there's less and less clients, then these lakes are in trouble. Here we don't have that problem. There's a huge finance behind these lakes. We work with Pure Fishing, who are a good support. And there's a couple of investors who have invested in this project, not for next year, but for the future. So all these things together, and the possibility of all the plants that we've planted, everything will mature a little bit, the banks will mature, the reeds will start growing. Within the next couple of years, this resort will definitely become top one.
Okay, I'm here on JRC Lake with Jürgen and Ron, the anglers from Holland. We're just sitting under the decking on their cabin at the moment because the wind's howling round the place at the moment. You might be able to hear that. So, guys, you came a few days ago. How has your session gone so far?
Amazing. This is the best session I ever had in my whole life. We never caught so many fish in so few days. And even I think we broke a lake record today. So further on, yeah, it's a nice session now. Yeah.
So how many fish have you caught in total?
I think so, around 45 fish.
45 fish?
45 fish, yeah.
Brilliant. So, I mean, you've been here, how long is it you've been here in total?
We came here at Monday, and I think we started fishing at 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock or something like that. First we picked a gullo at the lake. We saw a gullo from 3 meters deep, and we started to try it over there, and a couple of fish came off. And the next day we started to pick with a stick in the ground, and we found 2 plateaus. One of them is over there, and it's a very small plateau. It's only 1 meter wide, and the other one is 50 meters further on the lake. And the most of the fish are coming from those 2 plateaus. And we didn't have any sleep, so.
Well, you still look all right, don't worry. I mean, I was here the other day when you were catching a lot of the fish, so obviously I took quite a bit of footage, so I think we'll have a look at some of the action from the other day. No!
Zorgen jullie maar voor die vis.
Now, as we can see, we are not making this up. We've got one fish on the bank here, and they've just had another run. So we're going to get this fish sorted out, and then see how big this one is. Crazy stuff. Lovely fish.
It's a nice one.
Okay, so we're going to put this one back. And then we've got to deal with this one. All action down here on JRC Lake.
Go.
Well, we're here on JRC Lake again with Jürgen and Ron. Literally 5 minutes since the last fish, you're in again. You think this is a big one, Ron?
I think so, yeah.
Let's hope so.
I hope so. Zie je hem? Ja.
Well, they've done it again. This time, two at the same time. Not bad going.
Oh, nice one. Two-tone.
Another 2 fish.
A double run. One drilled from the boat and one drilled from the shore.
Jullie lopen niet op vast.
So that was some of the action from the other day. As you can see, they were catching loads of fish. They had fish in the net whilst the rods were going off. It was absolutely mental, and it's carried on that way the whole time. Up till today, though, they hadn't hit anything massive, but that all changed a few hours ago. Ron, I believe you had a real big fish. How big was it?
47 pounds. It was a really big fish. Catch it from the first plateau from 1 meter. It was a very hard fighting, but we got it.
And you're really pleased with that, yeah?
Yeah, of course.
Brilliant. Okay, well, we have got some footage of that fish, so let's have a look at that. Okay, so that was some footage of the monster carp they had, 47 pounds, absolutely brilliant. Okay, Jürgen, what are your overall thoughts on JRC Lake and the whole pure fishing resort?
It looks fantastic. Although it's not finished yet, you can see that they're working really hard to get the complex like a pearl, something like that. It looks very nice. All the swims are okay, and you got a lot of fishing water for yourself. And underneath, it's fantastic. You got the gullows, plateaus, ridges, everything, different depths. And you see fish jumping everywhere. We got also a very nice toilet building. I never had a shower that good in France in my whole life, so that says enough, I think.
So, Ron, if you had to sum up your session in one word, what would that word be?
Fantastic.
And Jürgen, I'll give you 2 words.
Super fantastic.
Super fantastic, fantastic. So you've heard it here first. Ron and Jürgen, they've had a whole stack of fish. I think they've set a new lake record for the amount of fish that have been caught in one session. Obviously, we've witnessed it all on camera. We've had some of their fish on camera, had them having takes, catching right, left and centre. They've really enjoyed themselves. And do you think you'll come back?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I will come back.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, we'll hope to see you back here again at some stage, and I hope to come back and film some more of your fish. Thank you very much for your time, guys.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Okay, I'm here with Mark Gardner, who a lot of you will know as having won the World Carp Classic in 2003. Mark, you spent a couple of days with us fishing down here at Berkley Lake at the Pure Fishing Resort du Dare. What are your thoughts on it?
There's certainly a lot of fish, that is without a doubt. I mean, the Dutch guys, as we know, have had over 55 fish, right up to 47 pound, so they've done very well. Myself, I've had about 12 fish, unfortunately only to about 25 pound, but I think this place, given some time, it's going to be a tremendous fishery.
Would you recommend it to people who are coming on holiday carp fishing?
Yes, I would recommend it. The reason why is there is a lot of fish in here, and there's a lot of action. So if you want the action and the fish, this place has definitely got it.
Thanks very much, Mark. And that brings us to the end of our trip here at the Pure Fishing Resort. We've had a great week. We've caught plenty of fish. We've enjoyed the excellent facilities, and I dare say we'll be back again. If you're looking for the ultimate in comfort fishing holidays, then the Pure Fishing Resort du Dare is definitely the place for you. A great deal of time and money has been invested in the venue, which will guarantee that you don't go home disappointed. If you want to make a booking, please follow the instructions in a few moments' time.